Ira Epstein with your metal market wrap-up, and this wrap-up is for Wednesday, the 23rd of August, 2022. I want to say game on because now I dust myself off. I'm getting ready to enter the markets again. Don't know where. The setups will come. We start the Jackson Hole Symposium tomorrow. On Friday morning, Fed Chair Powell speaks. Other bankers will be speaking right through Saturday. There's meetings, there's panels that'll be done. You want to watch it. It will impact the markets. Will Mr. Powell be overly dovish, overly hawkish? Just hawkish enough, not hawkish enough. It's going to be who knows what party. You've seen everybody lining up already, different Fed chairs, presidents, I should say, different Fed presidents. They want to see Mr. Powell get very aggressive here. Others are going, well, I don't know. We want to see the data come in. Do we have to go with a 75, maybe a 50-point hike? September 21st would be the number. That's the next FOMC meeting. It will impact all these metals. So let's go to the chart and see what we've got. I don't think you deny it. Gold market still on a weekly basis slipping. It's basically unchanged. I could have gone away this week and enjoyed myself. I did things around the house to avoid making client trades. I think I made one trade this week, and knock on wood, it was a winner in cotton of all things. And it's just been sideways time. I'm going to come back now. Now I'm getting ready to re-enter. I don't like going into major events. I don't like trading in thin volume at the end of the summer. I want to keep you where the markets are, but you've got to start learning now that now the attention starts coming into the market and the A-League traders are coming back. In the gold, you're still very much in a downtrend. This is a bounce in a downtrend so far. The swing line still has lower highs, lower lows. The market could run up to 1786 for the first resistance area. Remember, what is the 18-day average of closes in red? I call it the line in the sand. Markets often like to go there and play a little bit. If you take a look, this zone was 3 days where it was playing and then it let go to the downside. Okay, where's the Bollinger Band? You hit it. If you haven't learned yet from me, if you watch this Bollinger Band, and I won't teach you everything in it, that's what I do in my enhanced Bollinger Band course. An ad about it will show up right after this. Take it. 13 chapters, I think that's what it is, teaching you, it's 11 or 13, how to work with it, what it is, how to play with it, and tie it into slow stochastics. Now, my slow stochastic numbers are going to be different than yours. If you take the course, all you do is write me. I'll tell you the numbers to use. There's a change in the formula for slow stochastics. It's real simple to make, and your numbers will then match mine. I had shown this to the gentleman that developed slow stochastics, George Linn, many, many years ago. I said, George, I think I got something that beats the way it is. And his answer was to be what John Bollinger did, is he developed Bollinger Band. Said, Ira, there's always a way you can tweak these things. We all do it in manners, okay? Nothing wrong with that. And that's what I did. And I think I've got a better tweak on it than the general public does. In any case, you're getting a bounce. The resistance is the line in the sand. The trend is down. I certainly don't like the idea of you going short at 1786 and having to have a stop all the way up here in the 1820 area. I think you got to wait for a better setup. The gold-silver ratio, as I told you, was climbing into a lot of resistance. Was that it? Can the market turn down from here? Don't know yet. You'll have an idea that was it. If silver, the September contract, can clear 1915.50. Now, I'm going to leave the September contracts very soon and move to the DISAs to give you more time. I'm starting to do it now on the energies. I'm going to do it in copper. I'm going to do it in a lot of these markets. So be ready. I might even do it as early as tomorrow and start my move. I want to get away from these and into the bigger contract now. That's where the people are going to go. This is the same thing. But the importance here is you have sideways action. Is this going to be a base for a higher move? I'm of the opinion that if China goes all in to save their property market, yes, it'll break out to the upside again. That's my opinion. If they don't, and we start seeing a lot of failures, it's going to go the other way. I don't think President Xi can afford not to go in full tilt. I think he's got so many problems as the next People's Congress is going to meet, and he's up for an election, that he doesn't need a COVID issue. Can you imagine if this Congress opens and there's another big COVID outbreak at that time and the property market's going down and he's up for an election? Okay. In the platinum market, you can see how you have fallen down right into the Bollinger Band in an oversold condition. Learn how to work with that. The time to come out was 4 days ago, right there. And that's what I think the pros did. I think they walked away from any shorts they had and they went sideways. And in the palladium, the market is screaming, I don't want to be short anymore. I told you I thought the pros covered 4 days ago. And now the market's got a pattern of higher highs, higher lows. It's not bullish. It's no longer bearish. There's a big difference between the two because the master filter, you're under the 18-day average of closes. That means the bias is down. So you're getting what I'll call a bear market rally in it. And can it turn into more? Of course it could, but first it's got to prove it. So the first resistance, the 100-day, then the combination of the 200-day average in gray and in red, the 18-day average. But this is where everything gets interested, my friends. And I mean real interesting. So what do you do now? Listen to me. Go to our website, iraepstein.com, under the word education, enhanced Bollinger course. Look at it. Do yourself a favor. Look at it. Here's an ad about it. Please consider it. I'm Ira. You have a good day. Welcome. I'm Ira Epstein, and I'm here to talk about my enhanced Bollinger Band course. Now, many of you have taken my regular charting course, and if not, you might think you know something about Bollinger Bands. As you know, Bollinger Bands are an algorithm designed to keep the market trading within it 95% of the time, and on a chart, it will offer on the top part resistance, on the bottom support, and the idea is the market will travel within them. We know that sometimes it latches onto that band, goes up or goes down. Well, how do you play with that? Can you pyramid the positions off that type of thinking? Well, I've applied all three of these into 13 different videos that teach you my concept of it. And from that concept, you're able to work with weekly charts and or daily charts. The 13 videos, each about 7 minutes long. The idea here is not to put you in school forever, but to teach. Now, if you haven't tried my complete futures research, I throw that in as well. Whether you've tried this or not, I think it's worth taking a look at. I think you're going to learn something from there. That research, by the way, covers twice daily market updates for you and access to what I call window envelope numbers, which I think are very important when looking at these Bollinger Bands. The next part is a trial to our charting software so you can make your charts look the same way that mine do. It's that simple. Where do you go with it and how do you get all this? It's simple. You go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. If you go to the word education, everything you need is answered there. You can also call my staff. They'll be happy to help you get set up. I'm Ira Epstein on the road to your education.